Right, yeah. Still in Windermere, still on the same street, weirdly, just a bit further on. Um, uh, this building here is a dentist. I will probably be painting that later in acrylics as part of my. I'm weird. I'm painting. Yeah, dentists. It's taken me far too long to settle down. Draw this morning. We can only just call this morning. I keep having visitors. There's nothing here. There's nothing here apart from you. No, my eldest has decided to give himself conjunctivitis, so he's off school today. I've got to take him to the doctors later. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's the other. As my youngest school is on a class trip this week, so he's not in school because they were never going to let him on the class trip. They didn't let his brother on the class trip. Because for some strange reason, my kids having ASD keep getting excluded from these things, and I didn't even think about sending my youngest because I knew he'd get excluded from going on the trip. Blah. His teacher said he didn't have to go to school this week, and then someone else decided he does have to go to school this week, and then he's only going to school part of this week. It's been one the headache after another. The joys of being a parent, I tell you. Okay, that's for the upstairs flat. And then there's windows. And then there's a door. And the shop. It's still not worked out if being able to listen to music while filming these. That'd be nice. It is probably something to do with me being cheap and not wanting to buy headphones. But I'm just concerned there be any spillage at all of the noise. So I keep holding up until I can afford some headphones. Won't create sound spillage. Because I don't know, it'd be nice to be able to just block everything out. And that's kind of the reason why I draw, I guess, to try and block out all the external noise. It's not been working recently. If you do weird social media platforms, and if you're on Mastodon, I'm Fox Parry. Whatever the UK one is. Mastodon.app.uk, I think. Don't know. I only joined to see what it's like. At the moment, I can't post photos, so it kind of becomes pointless as a visual artist. Social media if there's no photos allowed. In terms of using it as a selling opportunity, I've not worked out the best way to do that yet. I need to try and get a few more followers first, which, like I say, feels hard when you can't use photos. I want to talk about my work, but you've got to look at it. In terms of the drawing the Lake District, I don't know. I kind of feel like I would enjoy it more if I had more of the landscaping. But it's hard to capture the landscape in a lot of towns, especially using Google Street View. It's like, as with a lot of my drawing, it tends to focus on the buildings more than the landscape because Google Street View is so bad at capturing kind of a lot of what I want to do. guess. I don't know. Like I say, this building in the middle here is dentist. I do have a project that I've been working on, which does try and capture dentists. I just don't tell anyone that that's what he's doing. Say, I don't know. No, I don't really know. Oh, sorry. I don't really know what I want to draw, so I just draw. I have no real plans. I'd like to make an art book. I don't know if people would buy an art book. If you would be interested in buying an art book, say yes in the comments. Yes, art book now. I have made one previously. It's made one, two. One's free if you go on my mailing list. You join my mailing list on JosephTravisArt.com. You get a free art book. The not free one is called Views of Preston. And there's a digital version available of that, which I need to remember to put in the video description of all these videos. I kind of want to do one locally, but it's one of those things. Because it costs so much money to do and time, I have approached local organisations previously, arts organisations, to try and get funding to do that project. And they have turned me down every time I've asked. So I've asked several of them. Because the time's not a problem, it's the money of printing them in the end. Like, I do have prints and I have paid for them to be printed, but every print kind of run I've done of different prints and projects has been paid for by paid work. So, like the Views of Preston was paid for through a micro residency that I did at Preston bus station. All the prints I had done this summer were paid for by doing a job that had 2 dates. The previous one I've just done in the last 2 weeks. And so I'd already spent that money before it hits my account on prints that I already have in the shop. I did over the summer. Like I say, I'd already spent the money. So doing that job, and then I didn't sell nearly enough prints to kind of warrant doing another print run of anything else. So I'm a bit stuck at the moment. Yeah. This year has been really slow for work compared to last year. Last year I earned about half what I used to do in my old role as a technician. This year has been a rough one. I've sold nowhere near enough to. I've sold half as much this year. I think this year that includes services. Last year that, yeah, both years it's included services, and it's hard when figures are down so far. And it's lunchtime. And people say just go and ask for the sale, and to be honest, I have asked for the sale. In various places. It don't feel good to basically do that though. I don't like saying to people, look, I've got to sell, or I'm a creep without a paddle sort of thing. So, I know people are struggling this year. The most I can do is put the work out there and get it to spread as far as I possibly can. And then if people buy it, good. If they don't buy it, it doesn't help that I'm not great at in-person events either. I'm beyond shy. And I try and I go to them, but all that ends up is that I end up in hurting my back and then not being able to work for a week or two because I've hurt my back. So I'm just not doing anymore this year. Like I say, I had my work exhibited in Manchester, not by me, but I didn't have to go for once. It was good. I enjoyed that. And they sold as little as I usually sell when I go to the events, so at least there's that. You start questioning if it's not you, if it's the work, which is why I'm developing a new body of work, which is it's going to be painting some pottery. I mean, I keep looking at this, and the Lake District is kind of this rich and kind of amazing play, rich visually and texturally, and my painting's just on doing justice to the place. Just a bit, because you get a lot of whitewashed buildings, and it's not quite as washed out in person as it is on camera. But and then you put but yeah. These are paintings over the sides. Appears to be some sort of art gallery. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Like I say, these are all sketchbook works, so they're not meant to be perfect. But I don't know, I need to sit down and kind of work out what exactly it is I want to do. I'm going to start this recording now. I'm going to go get myself something to eat. And I'll come back and I'm going to do the bonus recording where I'll do the same build again, but I'm going to paint it in acrylics. And it'll probably release sooner, I don't know, we'll see. But you'll be able to see the difference between the two and kind of my two styles. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll go eat and then record them.